let's go to summary of the laws, and it says Halachos of borer. Halach of borer is defined as a sorting mixture into the components, parts, or selected one item from within the mixture. Okay, so one more time. Halach of borer is what? Is a sorting the mixture into component parts, right? Meaning that you want to take solids from the liquid, right? Components parts, or selecting an item from within the mixture. So, or you want to take nuts from the mixture of raisin and nuts, right? Or you want to take only one from the whole mixture. Okay, so next one. Melacha applies to the mixtures contain food, liquids, and non-foods. So this applies foods. Foods, it's understandable. That's how nuts with raisin, liquids with foods, or with solids, right? And non-foods. So non-foods would be cutlery, as we said. Okay, continue. Or plates. Next one. Mixture may consist of several useful items, or some desirable items, and some undesirable ones. So the mixture, meaning that there is something that you want from this mixture, and something that you do not want. That's, I mean, halachically, mixture is when you cannot tell apart. I mean, you can, but they're so close together or so small, so they almost like blend in. Okay, that's the definition of the mixture. So, and some of the items you want, some of them you don't want. But it does not mean that those that you don't want that are not edible. They are. Maybe yes, maybe no. Right? Next one. In the context of borer, any item that is currently desired is called food, and something that is currently not desired is called waste. Okay. So one more time. In the contents of borer, any item that is currently desired is called food, and anything that is currently not desired is called waste. Okay, so that's it's not something that's bad like waste. It's something that you don't want. Even selecting items from the mixture at random and sorting them is considered act of borer. Right. So as we said about Shabbos, like or even on Yom Tov, so there is cutlery, right? You have all of the nice forks and spoons, and you want only spoons. So for sure it is selected borer. Okay, continue. Next part. Word summary. Selecting from the mixture on Shabbos. Okay, so we said three conditions. To select item from the mixture on Shabbos, it must be A, select food from waste, right? Good from whatever you don't want. B, selected by hand, so meaning without any special utensils. And C, select for immediate use. Okay, so on Yom Tov we said in many cases this condition do not apply. So next section, and next it's a summary of the law. Next part is selecting that is normally done in a daily course of food preparation, and which cannot be done with equal results on Yom Tov. There is peeling vegetables is permitted on Yom Tov. This is also allowed. If the selection could theoretically be done before the Yom Tov, and the item was unavailable at that time. Okay, or if the person who was occupied with the separation at that time. Okay. So let's do this piece again. Try to understand. Selection that is normally done on a daily course of food preparation, and which cannot be done with equal results on Yom Tov, right? As we said, peeling vegetables. So you so it's not practical to peel vegetables before. It's permitted on Yom Tov, so because it's like you had no choice. Okay. This is also allowed if the selection could theoretically have been done on before Yom Tov, but the item was unavailable at the time. So I mean, you were not obligated to come like I don't know, to buy it on Wednesday. So the only, let's say the Yom Tov is on Thursday. The only like time you had on Wednesday night, like close to Yom Tov starts. So that's when you bought it. There is no problem. Okay, so you can do whenever you have time on Yom Tov. Okay, or if person was too occupied to do separation at that time. So okay, so no problem. So of course so the only exception, as we said, if you had this intention to do it on Yom Tov, not to waste time. Double quotes, wasting time. Next one, in the circumstance just described, one need not regard condition that apply on Shabbos. So you can do, as we said, whatever is faster way to do, good from bad, bad from good, with utensil, whatever you do is good. Right? Thus one may utilize utensil and select something for the later use in the day. So and the third condition, to prepare for later on, but only for that day. Continue. However, one must do the selection in easiest possible manner. If there is a less food in the mixture, one must select food and leave the waste behind. If there are less waste, one must select waste and leave the food behind. So as we said again, right? So whatever fastest way, good from bad, bad from good. Right? Just do it fast and enjoy the Yom Tov. Next one. If selection could have been done before Yom Tov without adverse results. For example, sorting cutlery. Right? And one neglected to do it. Then one may do it on Yom Tov, only means with Shinui. So cutlery, of course, I'm not sure how is it possible. On Yom Tov, we're supposed to have different utensils, eating utensils. Cutlery should be different. I mean, of course, you're allowed to use the Shabbos utensils, not on Pesach, but on all other Yom Tov. But like you should have washed it and sorted it. I'm not sure why person did not do it. Right? So that's the thing. Of course, as we said, if he was prevented, somebody was sick in the family, he was sick. He had to attend to somebody who is sick, so that's a different story. He would be allowed to, but we said that he was negligent. The standard Shinui is to select food from waste. Okay, so actually not as we said before. So select Shinui, in this case, food from waste. Okay, so Shinui is deviation, food from waste. So on Shabbos it's standard. In this Yom Tov is not. It's opposite. There is to take article from the mixture that he is needed. Okay. Next one, sorting that are normally done on a large scale, there is sifting flour, is categorically prohibited on Yom Tov. So whatever is on a large scale, so I don't think I know another procedure that's done on a large scale. So okay, not allowed on Yom Tov. Okay. And next one. Even in a situation where the sorting is permitted, the use of implements commonly used on a large-scale sorting, for example, sieve, is prohibited. Right? Just 1 second. So, wherever these implements, even whatever you using, whatever you want to do is permitted, but utensil is forbidden, right? Because it's done only for a large scale, so you use different utensil, I guess. Okay, so let me quickly check time. Section number 5, 1 second. That's a big story. So we're going to leave, wow, it's very long, it's practical applications. What do we do in each specific case, like tea bags and watermelon and bones and others. Okay, so we leave it till next time. Any questions on any topic? This topic, any topic?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, please.
So I'm kind of struggling with one of the concepts that was mentioned today.
Yes.
In this part that says, accordingly, if a mixture existed before Yom Tov, and separating the components at that time would not adversely affect their quality, one may not separate them on Yom Tov in the usual manner. I'm just trying to think of another example besides the one that the book mentioned about the cutlery, in order just to get this properly in my head, because I don't know, I cannot think of another example besides that one.
Maybe like plates. There were small plates and larger plates that were mixed in. And usually, again, I'm not sure how it's practical. Usually, people for storage, we don't use these plates on a daily basis. Usually, right? Have separate plates for Shabbos and Yom Tov. So usually, they would. It's not going to be an issue, but plates are actually also would be forbidden to sort in a regular fashion. You have small and big, and that would be an issue.
So, what would be like a way to separate those in an unusual manner?
So in this case, in this case, so you just take from whatever you need. Right. So this would be Shinui. It's not. I'm not sure. Like, you see, you would pick up for example, you have 3 big plates, but you only need small plates, right, on top. So you pick up this 3 big one and take the small one and put the big one, large one down. But I'm not sure how is it practical. How is it practical? Meaning how often we would run into this kind of issue with vegetables, with other separation? Yes.
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.